minute to go live. All right. All right. So we got Player of the Year here, Jalon Calvin. So super impressive season from you. What's this honor mean to you?
It means a lot. It just shows goes to show like where hard work brings you and like where dedication and trusting in your teammates goes.
Yeah, I think with a lot of people like you who become super successful, a lot of people think, oh, it's always easy when it's really not always easy. And there's some tough moments and there's some tough times. When you come across those tough times, how do you deal with it?
You just fight through it basically. Um, Believe in God, trust in your family. Just go back home and find a happy place and just put in work.
Yeah, absolutely. What's this team mean to you, and how tell everybody how long you've been with them?
This is my second year with Vermont Tech State now. It means a lot. We're like a brotherhood. So yeah, we're real close. Coaches included. We're just really like a family.
What do you think it is about your team that allows you to be so close?
We just always hang out. We have a lot of things in common, and most of us are not from Vermont, so like we all have that in common, and it's just us out there really. So
Yeah, what's your favorite part about being with this team and everything?
really just the off court stuff that we do. We just always having fun, and there's nothing like forced, no forced energy. Just always just good vibes.
What's your favorite part about basketball and just meeting all the people and all these experiences you have?
My favorite thing about basketball is probably just it's just a happy place for me, like fun.
Hmm.
It's like I don't feel like I'm doing nothing that I don't want to do. And what was your other question?
Yeah, it was basically just that, like
Okay.
about like that and all the experiences you guys have.
Yeah,
And then with you as a player, what do you feel like you've improved most about your game in recent years?
recent years I've improved on mostly shooting and just leadership, trying to like be a leader in different ways to different people because
Hmm.
everybody doesn't acknowledge stuff the same way.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm really improving on now.
What are your just biggest takeaways from this whole experience and everything that you've learned about life?
I learned that everything doesn't come easy for sure. Like you got to work for everything, and like we lost our first playoff game, which was sad, but it just goes to show you that you can put in a lot of hard work and still don't go your way.
And then final thing I want to ask you is what you anticipate for your future to look like and just with you with basketball and everything.
I intend on being a pro, like in my future. That's really what I'm going for, and I think that this program is going to set me forward to do that.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate your time and everything. We'll send out your coach in just a minute.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Thank you.
appreciate you.
For sure.
All right. Yeah, you can hold up the mic. Yeah, kind of like this. Yeah. So, Coach Hughes, I mean, Coach of the Year, congratulations. What are your initial thoughts?
Definitely an honor to be mentioned with some of the great coaches that's came through, this conference. So, much rather be playing right now, but I'll take the honor.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think has really gotten you to this point?
Just learning, say this is my fifth year, and so, um, the more years the more experience you get under your belt, the more things you learn. Recruiting, I wouldn't have got this award without my players. So, kudos to them, my coaching staff, and I just think it comes with experience.
What do you think really makes a great coach? Like, what fundamental things do you need to do in order to accomplish what you want to accomplish as a coach?
Yeah, I think it's about relationships, and making sure that you're running a good, clean program, making sure you're doing right by your players, making sure you set a standard for how you want your program and institution to be recognized, and I think the stuff on the court comes secondary to all that.
Yeah. So, for you, what do you think really is unique about you and sets you apart from other coaches? Everybody's got their own style. What's your style? What's your approach to this?
I'm still relatively young, and so I was in a position of playing not too long ago. So I think I can relate to my players a little bit. I hope the older I get, I can still kind of have that strong relationship with them and being able to relate to what they're going through in their daily lives as far as being college students and basketball players. So I think I use that to my advantage right now for sure.
How do you balance, pushing these young men and trying to get them to help develop them into better young men, really pushing them, but also at the same time kind of being there, being, somebody who they can go to and somebody they can trust, if they're in a tough situation and understanding life?
Yeah, I think you said it. You said it in the question. It's about becoming a better man first, and then basketball second. And so, just really preaching to my guys to do the right thing on and off the court, and whether that's in school, whether that's respecting their parents, or respecting the professors, and how we carry ourselves around campus. It all starts from there. And then basketball wise, I was a player, and my dad was a coach for a long time. Just got a lot of great mentors, including some of the coaches in this conference. So, on the stuff court is easy. I think off the court stuff is where I really got my work cut out for me.
Yeah, last thing I'm going to ask you is just people out there watching this, what do you want them to know about you, your program, your philosophy, and everything?
Yeah, just I want them to understand that Vermont State University Randolph is we're always going to be mentioned with some of the best teams in this conference. We got a great player, Jalen Calvin. We got some guys coming up, Tyler Allen. And guys who didn't receive awards. This is a solid program, solid institution. Vermont State University, been through a lot the last couple of years, but I think our resiliency as an institution and as a basketball program has really showed dividends this year.
Absolutely. Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you. I
Appreciate you.
appreciate it.